The British Empire by itself was evil. But when the church came into it, then it became hypocrite. Well, Sanatan Dharma is about quality, not the quantity. Shudra, which the word and the feeling attached to it, is the foundation of the society. It's the foundation of the society on which the beautiful temples are made. The oxymorons, so-called, they went all around the world to make their own mess a part of the whole world. If you scratch my back, I will also scratch your back. And then in this way, lots of so-called upper, lower things started. And then came in Bengal. In Bengal, there were all these Ram Mohan Roys and, so many other people who, in the name of Renaissance, for us, it is human beings, period. If you look for Sanatan Dharma, then you cannot be part of Sanatan Dharma if you think body is everything. That is for the evil religions. That is for the hypocrite religions, not for Sanatan Dharma. As Gen A, as Generation A people, it is our duty to see to it that nobody pampers themselves being higher caste. Nobody gets punched on their face being called lower caste. Because we Sanatan Dharma people believe in Atma. It is Gen A, the fresh start. I would request you to go and subscribe to this channel so that you get the first view of the videos which we send. And also, if you really care for the golden age for humanity, we seek your help in the form of either being a patron or an attachee to help us in our works. And also share this video with at least 5 people in the world and write your feelings in the comment box below. You are a thief. You are a thief. Yes, you are a thief. You are a thief. If I keep on shouting like this for centuries, would that make you a thief? It does many a times. The same situation is about this major this thing called caste system. This is a major setback for the educated Hindus, for the educated Indians. They feel really ashamed about this caste system and all. But I will tell you the Gen A opinion. Gen A, Generation A, not the Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, and nothing of those old-fashioned things. It is Gen A, the fresh start. With all our works which we do, because the Gen A thing is about Gen A life is equal to live plus learn plus love plus leave. In this, learning is 15 out of the Gen A life, which is 108. Out of that, 15 is learning. For the other things, other accounts, you can go and visit my website called www.korakday.com. Oh, it is www.day.korak.com. So there you can find out about what or how much out of 108 is learning. I have told you 15, and the other things how much they are. Anyways, this caste system thing, it was never a system of Bharat. The fools would call it India, but I'm not, or we Gen A people are not. It was never a system of Bharat. This thing started from the times of, when the British Empire, which was the empire of thugs, which was the empire of looters, robbers, one of the most evil set of people, evil empire, when those people became in resonance with the church. And these people, the church people, they wanted to come and do this. They only have this one intention: convert. Either the numbers, quantity. Well, Sanatan Dharma is about quality, not the quantity. Anyways, so when the British were here, those looters, they were here in Bharat. That time, they have a good habit of, writing down everything and making journals out of it and things, so that it helps their next generation looters, next generation robbers, so, or the next generation thugs of thieves. So, the church found out that we can make very nice inroads, and to make the inroads into Bharat and convert, of course, we have to find out certain things. We have to create certain things. With respect to that, we can tell the other people that, okay, because you have this thing, now if you convert, you won't have this thing. All these things. This caste system was never there. Whenever the foreign looters would come to Bharat is not what you see in the map today of India. Bharat was much more. So whenever they used to come, they used to fight with the Bharatiyas, not one of those castes. Then during the census, which was in around 1892 or something, you can find out. This is a very good thing which I learned from the Naval Academy. You ask anything, they will say find out. That's a very good. That time I used to think, oh, so I have to run around and find out things. That time Google was also not there. So it was a tough thing finding out. But finding out is a good thing, because then you learn something more also. Then you don't learn from what people tell you. You learn from different sources. And the more you are concentrating on learning something, the more the truth comes to you. So, during that census around 1890s, those looters, British, those evil people, they did a very sinister hypocrisy, because the British Empire by itself was evil. But when the church came into it, then it became hypocrite. So they started doing this census thing, and they started making the caste. For ulterior motives they made someone, because before that there was this Sipai, first war of independence in Bharat, and they were like really, what happens if these people, the natives so-called, would fight and kick us out from Bharat. Then a big loot thing which they were going through, big robbery which they were going through, would vanish. So they tried to get into the foundation of Bharat. And then they made all these upper, lower, because there is nothing in Bharat, if you really know and understand the way of life in Bharat, which is Sanatan Dharma, there is nothing. It is not there that Brahmin is superior and Shudra is inferior. Shudra, which the word and the feeling attached to it, is the foundation of the society. It's the foundation of the society on which the beautiful temples are made. So I can go into huge detail about this thing, Shudra, Brahmin, Vaishyas, and you know. So I can go into much detail, but I don't want to. I want you to find out, because everything is there nowadays, because there are people who have been studying in the British museums, and there are lots of people who knows about the secret letters and secret things which is abundant, and with little search you can find out. So they made a whole mess, because of course the oxymoron, so called, they went all around the world to make their own mess a part of the whole world's mess. So these people, they made the whole society thing, which was running in a very smooth way, they made it whole thing into a very power oriented, and also like, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, something like that. If you scratch my back, I will also scratch your back. And then in this way, lots of so-called upper, lower things started. And then came in Bengal. In Bengal, there were all these Ram Mohan Roys and, so many other people who, in the name of Renaissance, which I can hear the voice of great people, so-called greats of Kali Yuga. They were talking about Renaissance. And, they were actually trying to, put ghee, put oil into the, or put wind into the embers. So anyways, that was the rule of the times that time. So this caste system, we have nothing to do about with this caste system. For us, it is human beings, period. Because the Creator Almighty, whom we call Hari, He has created every living being, every human being, everyone. Well, there are certain qualities by which human beings are guided. Evil, hypocrisy, and positivity. So these are the qualities of people according to their genes, according to their previous lives, karma, and also according to their present lives decisions and things which they have taken. People are either evil or hypocrite or positive. So it doesn't depend on higher class, higher caste or lower caste. It doesn't depend on that. And of course, it is our duty as Gen A, as Generation A people, it is our duty to see to it that nobody pampers themselves being higher caste. Nobody gets punched on their face being called lower caste. Because we Sanatan Dharma people believe in Atma. We don't believe in body. Of course, a tiny bit, 15%, or rather 5% of body. But we believe in Atma. So people who really understand Sanatan Dharma, they know that Atma is supreme, not the body. Body is born from your parents with a particular family name. But the Atma which is there in the body is not born by them. So we believe in Atma. We practice in the growth of our Atma, not the growth of our mind. You see, like General A people, 5% is body, 15% is mind, and 80% is Atma. So we believe in that. So the people, so whoever is watching and they think that they have got a family name which is supposed to be higher class, higher caste, then they must, I know what they must do. You know, ask your inner being what you must do. Are you just the body? If you are just the body, then your family name is just that. If you are also Atma, if you also look for, enlightenment, if you look for Sanatan Dharma, then you cannot be part of Sanatan Dharma if you think body is everything. That is for the evil religions, that is for the hypocrite religions, not for Sanatan Dharma. So in Gen A, we practice in Sanatan Dharma, we practice in Atma, which has no caste system. It is either you are in resonance with your Atma, or you are in resonance with your body, or you are in resonance with some nonsense called hypocrisy. So it is time in 2000, which starts in 2023, it is time for us to leave the body things. See, when somebody becomes a Gen A, they get a name. It doesn't matter what their family name or whatever name, because I've seen many organizations, so-called Hindu organizations, they get a name, but they still maintain their body names. That's hypocrisy. It doesn't matter if you are a Hindu, because for Gen A, it is not important that whether you are a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a Sikh or a Jew or anything. It doesn't matter. All that matters is how much in resonance with your Atma and what is your Atma intelligence, AI plus. So this is, if you want to know more about what we feel about caste system in Bharat, then you can contact me directly. And we are looking forward to see you again in the next video. Until then, pranam.